Hello, welcome to Keto Recipes. Every Tuesday, I'd like to release a video that falls into the keto eating plan. Um, you'll have to forgive me today. I'm supposed to be off every Tuesday, and they scheduled me this weekend. So if I'm a little zombie fried by the time I get done with this video, I kind of apologize for that. You know what I mean? But anyway, sugar-free monster, Rockstar. So let's see if that keeps me going. Anyway, got this recipe off of Pinterest, I think. Link in description below. Sorry for the heater kicking on right when I turned on my camera. But it's a Big Mac casserole. People seem to have some kind of emotional connection to McDonald's. I don't know. I've never really had that much of a link with McDonald's. I don't know. It's because I'm mostly too poor to go to McDonald's or eat out very much, or every time I drive by to get the hankering for a McDonald's. There's 2 or 3 in my town, and the one that's closest to where I would go to drive through, it's the drive-through always has a huge line through it, so I don't really have a connection to McDonald's. But people online, oh, you can't have keto because you can't go to McDonald's. Oh my God, how are you supposed to live without McDonald's? So, but I came across this Big Mac casserole, and I don't even know when the last time I had a Big Mac. If I ever go to McDonald's, I do have a double quarter pounder with cheese. It's kind of my thing. But anyway, looking through this recipe, it looks pretty good. It's basically a, I don't know, cheeseburger casserole. I don't know. Special sauce on it. But, anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, and show you what's all in it. Okay, here's all what's in it. It looks like a lot, but there's quite a few steps in it, but it looks like a pretty simple recipe, pretty straightforward anyway. Starting off with 2 pounds of ground beef, half a cup of chopped onion, using the frozen chopped onions. I'm sure that'll be okay. A tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I'm not sure the pronunciation on that, but I know what you're talking about. 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of salt divided, 1 teaspoon of pepper divided, 2 ounces of cream cheese, 4 tablespoons of dill relish, 4 eggs, a quarter cup of heavy cream, 8 ounces of cheddar cheese. For the sauce, it's a half a cup of mayonnaise, 4 tablespoons of dill relish, 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard, a teaspoon of white wine vinegar, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of onion powder, and a teaspoon of garlic powder. So that's all that's in it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. And I'll start on a medium-high heat on the ground beef. And it says let that cook for about 7 minutes. Okay, that's been cooking for 7 minutes, so now I'll add in the Worcestershire sauce, the onions, garlic powder, half of the salt, a teaspoon of salt, and a half a teaspoon of pepper. I'll let that continue to cook for another 3 minutes or until the hamburger is brown. Okay, that's done cooking. Pretty much on time too. So I'll go ahead and drain and rinse that. Okay, that's been drained and rinsed, so now I'll add in the cream cheese. And I'll switch over to a medium-low heat. And I'll get that mixed up until that cream cheese has melted through. Okay, the cream cheese is all mixed through, and now I'll go ahead and turn off the heat and move that off to the burner there. And I'll mix in the dill relish. Just get that stirred up. Okay, now the relish is mixed in there. I'll go ahead and transfer that over here to this 11 by 7 casserole dish. Okay, in this bowl here, I'm going to add in the eggs and then the cream. Salt and pepper. And I'll just whisk that until it's smooth. Okay, got all that mixed up. So now I'll add that to the casserole here. It's just to gently shake the beef mixture until it's all smooth and through. The eggs have soaked through the meat now, so now I'll top it with the cheese. All right, I got the cheese on top of that, and I'll set it in the oven for 30 minutes and just let that bake at 350 degrees. Okay, the beef mixture is almost done cooking, so in this bowl here, I'll add in the onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. Half a cup of mayonnaise. Look at that scooped in there. The 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Get that scooped in. Yeah, and the teaspoon of the white wine vinegar. All right, now that I've got all the ingredients in there, I'll get that mixed up. All right, that's the casserole after it's been sitting in there for 30 minutes. So now I'll go ahead and put the sauce over the top. It says drizzle over the top, and I'm going to spread that out pretty evenly. All right, there it is with the special sauce over the top. Let's see. Yeah. But yeah, that's the special sauce over the top. I'm going to make that into 6 servings. Just cut it up that way. Someone requested that I show what it looks like after it's done cooking, so I'll go ahead and show you the individual servings. Okay, there's there's the final product. Have more in for the freezer, but yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Kind of tasted it a little bit. It's not quite as the sauce on this one isn't quite as tart as I remember the Big Mac being, but who knows? A little bit more mustard sounds good on that. But yeah, it looked like a lot that was going into it, but it's pretty simple. Just a little bit of a assembly required. So yeah, that's Tuesday recipes. Every Tuesday, I like to share a recipe that falls in the keto eating plan. Thanks for watching. Like, favorite, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And have a nice day.